Rated M for mature.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Ah, spoiler alert!
Hey there, Artie!
And guess.
Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, y'all. So,
then.
I delayed that just so I could get the sound to match up a little easier, because I just tried editing the first video on a whim just to see if everything worked well. For some reason, it records the video slower than it records our commentary, so I have to, like... It's not too bad, but it helps to have a sound at the beginning and a sound at the end so I can match it up.
Clap or whatever.
Anyhow, so last time we solved the first case, Turnabout Countdown, who would have thought Detonate was the villain who bombed the courtroom when he was literally the only person who could have done it. Anyhow, we're going to continue today. Oh.
No, we're not. We have to start a new episode.
That's, okay, well that's a little unfortunate because all of the posters for the cases are unlocked by default, so it'll basically be, oh, these are all the characters, and this is probably the killer because they're like...
I can look away if you want.
Yeah, that
would you rather I do that?
Sure,
right,
no.
I am looking out the window at a cat that might come by. There's a cat that I named Oreo 2.0 because there was another cat I knew named Oreo, but this one's different.
Yeah. Alright, we're starting the monstrous
Okay.
turnabout. Yeah, you can look. I mean, we actually learn who the killer is in the opening anyway, so it doesn't really matter,
Well,
but... Episode 2, the monstrous
that.
turnabout.
Oh my gosh, it's Sonic's mom.
Yeah, this is a weird case.
I would watch this show. It's like Kung Fu Panda. You remember that scene in Kung Fu Panda?
Yes, I do.
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away.
Alright, yep, this is definitely
To
true.
this
is
day,
America.
it is said that he slumbers even still within the Forbidden Chamber.
Dude, it's that dude from Legend of Korra. And Catman. Ugh.
Night-night, Alderman. Sweet dreams.
How would I not know that it's him? This looks like a
At
pretentious...
long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
It's
I
Hubert.
I know exactly. No, you know who he is?
Who is
Okay,
he?
okay. You remember in Howl's Moving Castle, Sophie's mom?
Yes.
That would totally be her husband.
Oh, yes, indeed.
That's what
Yes, indeed.
Hello?
Oh my. Yeah, so, I'll just say this is one of my least favorite cases, in the series.
Alright!
But we're gonna have fun with it, and yeah, we're gonna poke a lot of fun at how much they really try to, like, emphasize, no, this is still America! I swear this...
They did?
I swear this is the part of the series where, like, the Japanese creators are literally just like, oh, let's see the localization team try to do this one.
Yeah. I love burgers.
I love
Noodles.
burgers. A few months prior to the courthouse bombing.
Oh, look, it is a few months prior. I was right.
Yeah.
True C.
It's April 17th, 12:13 p.m. The Wright Anything Agency. Guess I'm a little early.
Oh, hey, Apollo. Getting an early start today?
Yeah! This is the first job I've had in a while, after all.
Well, aren't we all fired up?
Well, it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details.
Work? Is that how he put it?
Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again.
You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo.
Come to think of it, it's almost been a year since I was hired. A lot's happened since then. Mr. Stewart went to jail, yeah. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road.
Nobody gonna tell us who this girl is?
My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Wright Anything Agency, and it's where I work. Don't let the name fool you. It's definitely a law agency.
But don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Apolly.
Polly? It's the law agency part of this office that's usually forgotten. This is Trucy Wright, a budding magician. And adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, we need to emphasize she's adopted!
Yeah. She sometimes makes me help with her magic tricks.
And what's wrong with that? You're one of the agency's talents as well.
I was under the impression that I was a lawyer.
Oh, we better hurry. doesn't look like Daddy's going to make it, so let's get going.
Huh? Where are we going? What about the job he mentioned?
You are 18. Why are you calling him Daddy? That's
She's,
freaking weird.
16.
Oh, I thought
But
she
it's
was,
still weird.
I thought she was 18.
No.
Athena
is 18.
I was about to say, Twin Tails is 18. Or no, she doesn't have Twin Tails.
People calling their dad Daddy after they turn like 8 is kind of creepy.
Yeah,
in my mind.
this is like Ariel.
Ugh. I retch in my throat every time I hear about that princess.
This is the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now come on.
Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming.
Well, this is the right anything agency, you know. And there's no law-related work at the moment, so...
Tell me again why I chose to work here.
That's really why Apollo decided to leave. He's like,
Yeah.
Trucy keeps making me do magic tricks. You're not giving
I
me
hate
law
it.
stuff.
Where is Mr. Wright anyway?
Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. But don't worry, just focus on your job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Well, let's go. We don't have all day.
Wait a second! And another day of anything goes begins at the right anything agency. Oh, one other thing I don't like about this game, you can't examine stuff unless you have to.
That's dumb.
So it'll be like, it's the crime scene, time to examine, and then you can examine, but in other places it's like, you can't.
But you can't do it's a stepladder?
Well, there'll still be, it's a stepladder in like some of the crime scenes,
Okay.
but yeah, again, hand-holding. Oh boy, yeah.
Ninetales yell, Yokai Lane.
This is America. Just
Yokai
want to
Watch.
emphasize this. This is America.
This looks like that town that Phineas and Ferb built in the one episode.
The Pioneer Town.
Yeah, except with more color.
So, what are we doing way up here in the mountains?
I'm just confused.
This is Ninetales Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here.
No, they haven't. Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters?
Oh!
Guess that explains all these weird things.
Yokai Watch. Yeah, it's like off-brand Pokemon.
Speaking of which, wasn't Ninetales Vale founded by Japanese immigrants?
Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at the Alderon's Man.
The Alderman.
The Alderman's Manor?
My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here.
In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy.
Ooh, is it, Chick?
Is it Chick Hicks from Cars? Yes. As a matter
No,
of fact.
no, I can't remember her name now. Juniper.
Oh, Juniper.
She lives in the mountains.
Juniper was Athena's friend.
She lives in the Himalayas.
Oh, you think Juniper invited, and she's friends with Trucy
Yeah,
as well?
and then she meets Apollo, and then later
And then
she
is
sees
super
Apollo,
crushing on him.
And then super crush, yeah.
Okay.
Daddy says that with those horns of yours, you'd make a great addition to the festival. I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so thoughtful of him, Polly?
I could do without thoughtfulness like that.
Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are this way.
Alright. Guess it's time to move to the Kyubi Manor's garden.
Kyubi.
Kyubi.
Wait, talk.
Oh yeah, talk. Yeah, you see, examine is not a part of this.
Present.
The monster craze. The monster mash. This monster craze, come to think of it, I heard something about it on TV. It's supposedly how Ninetales Vale made a comeback from the brink of fiscal disaster.
Our agency sure could use something positive like that. Oh, I know! Let's jump on board the monster craze. You and Daddy would be a perfect comedy duo. You could call yourselves Agony and Rudra, Demon Kings of Comedy. Daddy sets them up and you knock them down. Hey, I think we hit the jackpot with this idea.
Sorry, but I plan on staying a lawyer.
You do?
You don't have to act so surprised by that. They did a good job with Trucy's 3D sprites.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hey, Trucy, have you seen my attorney's badge?
How could you lose something so important? Sometimes I really wonder about you, Apollo.
This is so weird. I wonder if I dropped it somewhere.
Oh, look! What are these pansies doing here?
Oh, I forgot these come back. Forget about panties. I'm looking for my badge.
3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Did you forget these are my magic panties?
I don't remember that animation being in this game. I thought that was only in Spirit of Justice. Hey! That's my attorney's badge! Wow! How'd you do that?
I set it all up while we were back at the office.
Wow, I didn't even... Wait, you took my badge?!
I hate that. I hate that move so much. In anime, it'll be like,
Nobody does that in real life.
No.
Like, literally nobody.
No.
Hey, it's my attorney's... Oh, I have to click it first. Check it out.
You're so lucky, Apollo. Everyone can see what you do with just a flash of your badge.
I almost sneezed. So...
Right into the Blue Yeti. What about you, Trucy? People can tell you're a magician by the way you're dressed.
Yeah, but I can't always dress like this. Like when I'm at school and stuff.
You could always show that you're a magician by making things appear or disappear.
You mean like this? 2, 1. Ta-da!
Magic or no, aren't you a little old to be showing those things in public?
Then maybe I'll become a lawyer too.
You're abandoning your dream just like that?
Sure.
Alright,
You'd be
let's...
a great lawyer.
One nice thing, though, is you can move to any place from any other place. You don't have to be like... Oh! To move to Right Anything Agency, you have to, like,
Go
navigate for the
yokai-
detention
yeah.
center. Okay. Where do you...
I do miss Gumshoe, though.
True. Gumshoe? Okay, I think I pointed out in my... the first Edgeworth game that, like, the only character who was in every game up to that point was Old Bag. No, Gumshoe was also in every game up to that point. Technically Phoenix Wright if you count his brief cameo in the Investigations games, so... Yeah. April 17th, 2:05
Look at the
p.m.
animation on those birds. They're not there now, but they're gonna fly back. See?
Yep.
That's beautiful.
QB Manor Garden. Wow. This place is really something.
It definitely feels like a different world here.
Oh, this is you.
Trucy.
Whoa! You got some, stuff on your head.
Jinxie!
That's a name. And this is American music.
My friend Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She just happens to be the maid here.
2 horn. Oh wait, what the heck is? I was going
She's
to make
got a
her.
plate.
I was going to make her sound like she was super like goth, but now she's like freaking out.
She's got some...
She's got 2
anxiety issues.
Is it talisman on her head?
I don't know. You're
They're
the
like
the weeb here.
Thank you for that, Artie. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to do with this girl. I'm gonna be real.
I don't know what voice to give her either.
It's fine.
2 horns. A love of red. Are you a demon?
No! I'm Apollo Justice! Nice to meet you!
He's a demon.
What the?
Oh, I know what to do now. She's like a tsundere.
Not really, but...
He. That's what
That's
that
what
says.
it says. What the? I love how it stays there.
Be gone, foul beast!
You look great, Polly. Fill in some of that space on your forehead.
Ah! What is this thing?
It's a warning charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds.
But I'm not a monster.
Maybe I should have told her you're a good demon.
Or you could just say I'm a human.
The red demon. Emissary of the underworld.
I got up early to do my hair for this? Can I take this off now?
So you can eat me?
I'm not going to eat you!
Forgive me, oh terrible one!
Tone down your cords of steel, Apollo. You're scaring her out of her wits.
Don't worry. I'm already full.
Please stay that way.
Great. Now I'm playing alone, too. Trucy makes the weirdest friends, doesn't she?
Trucy's like Kay. In that way.
Kay didn't make a whole bunch of weird friends.
Yeah, I thought this girl was gonna be a little bit like narcoleptic, but maid.
She might have insomnia.
Alright.
And anxiety. I picture her to be a little more, like, on the quiet side, unless
Yeah.
she's like, ah!
See, she's a mixture of Sailor Mars and Sailor Mercury in that way. Because Sailor Mars is like kind of like this. She's like a spirit maiden and she throws talisman to people.
Okay.
But Sailor Mercury's like, oh, I'm really quiet and I like books.
You're really selling the Sailor Moon series to me right
I
now.
would listen, Artie. You would never like a magical girl series. That
No,
we
I
have clearly
wouldn't.
established. You might watch something for the meme. like you could watch like the devil works at McDonald's or the devil's a part-timer or something.
So I wanted to ask you about Nine Tails of Ale.
Yay!
Ah!
Be gone, foul demon!
Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally.
I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself.
Why is she making you into a tree, though?
I don't know.
She's like, be gone! Turn into a tree! Maybe key also means something else.
Please, don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry.
This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her unless we set the record straight.
If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look.
Ouch! Unnecessary roughness! Looks like I have to present some proof. Proof that I'm 100% human! There's nothing more proof of being a human than an attorney's badge, right?
You don't have anything else.
I wanted to show you this.
What is it?
It's my attorney's badge. You see? I'm not a demon. I'm a lawyer. Someone would argue that lawyers are demons. I mean, what?
Really? You're a lawyer?
Whew! Maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon.
Does it protect you from Emnadio's judgment?
Who's Enmadayo?
I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who punishes the dead for their sins. Uh-oh, I think now she thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly.
Can I go back to just being a normal demon?
Please. Please don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. I'd prefer a Turkish bath if possible.
A Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than bath?
Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you from if you ever go astray. Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir, have mercy on my soul.
Ah! I told you I'm not a demon! And Trissy, you're just making things worse. Ack! You just leave that Enmadayo to me.
Isn't that great, Jinxie? Uh-huh. I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife.
Will someone tell these two I'm human already?
I don't think they're human, let's be real.
One of the reasons that I'm
Ninetales
not a
Vale.
huge fan of this case, all but 2 of the new characters suck. Maybe 3.
So, Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter of the monster craze. Uh-huh. Barely anyone has ever heard of it before, but now it's packed with tourists.
Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival?
It was the Alderman's idea, but I'd be careful if I were you.
Alderman?
There are lots and lots of yokai prowling around the Ninetales Vale.
Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something? No, it's just Yokai Go. It's like Pokemon Go, but lamer.
Yokai Go! Uh-huh. And they're hungry, too.
Man-eating monsters? And they're all over the place?
Uh-huh.
In fact, there was one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring, but when I opened the door, nobody was there. It was the ding-dong demon. How else could you explain it?
This is not the voice I pictured for her, but I'm digging it. Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch.
Well, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here at the manor. The demon Tenmatero. He's imprisoned in the foreign chamber.
The Forbidden Chamber.
What did I say? The prison?
Foreign. You said the foreign chamber.
The foreign chamber, where all the foreigners go.
Yeesh, that got dark.
Yikes.
Tenma Taro? The Forbidden Chamber?
Tenmataro.
About that yokai you said was imprisoned here at the manor. Is it true?
Uh-huh. He's a super evil demon named Tenmataro. Here, take a look at this scroll.
That was the anime opening we saw.
Tenmataro's the dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary.
So, that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber?
Uh-huh. He was defeated by a village guardian yokai, the Nine-Tailed Fox. Eat your heart out, Tails. Tails
And
is like,
Keaton.
Tails is like, I've got 2 tails. The Nine-Tailed
Amateur.
Fox is like, just like hitting him in the face with his tails. Locked away forever.
So, you're saying that Tenmataro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber?
Uh-huh. But he's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, we should be perfectly safe. Because there's a really powerful sealing charm on the door keeping it shut tight.
What a charming security system. Oh, there are also guys with machine guns.
That's probably fine.
You can keep the scroll if you want. the Alderman gave me this, but just holding it gives me the chills, so...
Alderman, not Alderman. Hey, Alderman!
Alderman! I'm gonna keep saying
Hey,
that.
yeah.
What if he is Jamaican?
Thanks, Jinxie. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Wright. Yokai Legend Scroll added to the court record. Yeah, so, just want to point out, quiz time. Marty, do you...
Quiz time, okay.
Marty, do you know what year America was founded as a country?
It was... Well, we officially became independent 1776.
Yes. And, so this is America, obviously.
Yeah.
And Tenma Taro is this spirit who's been sealed in here for, like, thousands of years. Do the math!
It was there when the Native Americans were there, Artie. The Native Americans had a Japanese temple.
No,
obviously.
The Japanese immigrants just took the entire cave he was sealed in, and that's the spirit immigrated with them.
Like they transported it like the tabernacle. They're just like...
Except the tabernacle is like a tent, and this is like a cave.
Or okay, like, you know when they went around Jericho and they had the
Ark of the Covenant?
The Ark of the Covenant? It'd be like that, just like 10 times bigger.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. So, I was wondering, are those fins on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie?
Yes, they're to prevent evil things from getting inside of me.
Papa told me to wear them.
Evil fins?
Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off your forehead! They have to stay there! Forever! Got it?
This girl's weird.
Dude, she has so much acne under there. Like, I bet if you pulled it off, it'd just be like blackheads.
She could just, like, have her bangs in front of it instead.
No, but my charms have to be shown to the public, otherwise I won't it'll be like they don't exist.
I wonder what would happen if I did take them off.
It's time for me to get back to work.
Good on you, Jinxie.
Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie.
You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun.
Better not be a yokai parade. She'd probably drop dead from fright.
Is that, like, supposed to be her being cute, like, ooh, except she's like...
She doesn't smile. Like,
she's
ever.
like the dog.
Oh, hi there! Ah! The demon!
I probably should have screamed a bit more at that.
Oh, wait, it's just someone in a suit. Right? Tenma Taro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber?
Please don't hurt me. Be gone! Be gone! Be gone!
Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away!
Charm, 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 charm! Where's that dying go to heaven charm?
Oh, she put it in her own forehead this time.
She sure gives up quick. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenma Taro like that! Lower your eyes! He'll steal your soul if you're not careful! Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? Your devilry stops you here and now, Tenma Taro! Now what?
Look, Apollo! There's somebody up on the roof.
Caw.
That booming laugh? Could it be? My 9 golden tails are proof of my unassailable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of righteousness. Yaha! You missed him jump off
I
the
saw
roof.
it. I was looking.
The Golden Lord of Yokai, the amazing Nine Tails is here.
Why is he wearing his tails on his neck? He looks like Zeus if Zeus got taken over by a fox.
This is like the
He's got the
worst.
champion's belt from Avatar.
Or Paper Mario fastened to your door.
Or the yeah.
Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenma Taro. Hooray! It's the amazing Nine Tails! Up to your no good tricks again, eh, Tenma Taro? Well, not on my watch. Yeah! There's nothing to fear now, my child. I have banished Tenma Taro. You and your people can now live in peace.
Thank you, Mr. Amazing Ninetails, sir.
Now I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish await.
Flies off.
What was all that about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? And jump off the roof of a 2-story building? Looks like he came out of the Alderman's Manor.
That was in the Amazing Ninetales. He's a pro wrestler from right here in the Ninetales Vale.
Oh boy, pro wrestling.
I'm sorry, I
Who
burped.
doesn't
My
love
bad.
it?
No one knows his true identity.
Jinxie sure seems chipper all of a sudden.
I'm sorry for burping in your face.
No, she's not. What was all that about him banishing Tenmataro?
That was a yokai exorcism. It's an annual ritual where Tenmataro is released to remind us of his wickedness.
that's like saying, once a year we're gonna let Satan out, just so people know how bad he is.
And then we can rub it in.
In the end, the nine-tailed fox drives the Tenmataro out and purifies the village. But the Amazing Ninetales did the honor this year.
So that was the big surprise, huh? The Amazing Ninetales and Tenmataro, huh? Well, whatever floats her boat.
Would you look at the time? I'd better get back to work. Please excuse me.
Jinxie's gotta make the lunch.
Jinxie's gotta make a murder.
You think she's gonna kill someone? She's a strange one, alright.
I think she's sweet in her own special
Oh, that's right,
way.
we already know who the killer is.
Oh yeah, it's Flamboyant Boy.
It's Flamboyant Boy. This is another reason I don't like the cases. They show you who the killer is. It's like, the only other time the second case did that was Red White.
Yeah, and that was the very first game.
And that was originally going to be the first case.
Yeah.
I think she's sweet in her own special way.
Knowing Trucy, she probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way.
Well, we still have some time to kill. Might as well see the rest of the Ninetales Vale while we're here.
Trucy's the kind of girl who would, like, befriend all of, like, the Misfits. And then have her own, like, TV show. And they're all weird.
Yeah. She would start like a
club at a school. Perfect anime presence. A premise.
that's every anime.
Yep,
already.
they start a club and then boom.
Literally, like, that's so many.
Alright. The fun never stops, does it? I think that exact crowd sound effect is in Civilization 4.
That's fine. We had fun.
April 17th, 3:40 p.m. Kyubi Manor Garden.
We were there for a while.
I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was on sale.
I know, because my wallet's running on empty.
What's with all the commotion over there?
Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? I hope everything's okay.
Terrible! Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened. The demon Tenmataro killed out the man Kyubi.
What?
Wait, killed isn't dead. Yes, and Tenmataro did it.
Tenmataro? You stay here while I go have a look.
Please, wait.
Huh? Yak!
It's a Tenmataro warding charm. It should protect you, but please, be careful. The Alderman's in the fox chamber at the top of the main staircase.
There's just a chamber filled with a bunch of foxes like, hey! Okay, got it! Tenmataro warding charm slipped into the pocket.
All of them say key. I'm disappointed. They should have done more than one calligraphy.
April 17th, Kyubi Manor, Fox Chamber.
Oh, cutscene. Feathers. Oh no, not Oh, he's awake still. Okay.
Are you alright? Help! Someone call an ambulance!
The murder bird.
Murder Bird. Oh no.
Catman died, and then the guy that looked like ooh, those police sounds.
The police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival grounds. Apparently the man impaled by the spear was already dead. No,
doubt.
duh. But there was one other person there and he was immediately rushed to the hospital.
Yeah, the guy that was rushed to the hospital, he looks like, it's not Tenzin. What is his name from Legend of Korra? It's not Amon either. It's the other dude.
Tarlock?
Tarlock! He looks like Tarlock! Or Tarlock's, other brother? Who's the dude from season 2 that
Oh,
has the
Unalak.
Unalak! He looks like
Oh
Unalak!
no, it's Unalak.
It's
The
Unalak!
boring, but non-popular. Oh, we're here back at the garden. Thank goodness the other man's going to be fine. It sounds like he's only been unconscious. Oof.
Unconscious.
You think Jinxie's gonna be okay?
I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time.
She just witnessed a murder.
At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. And I'd sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers and tracks.
Oh, look, here comes Jinxie. Hi, Trucy. I'm Mr. Demon Lawyer.
Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened.
Bum,
Bum bum bum. Bum bum. So, the man of the spear in his chest was already dead?
Duh. Uh-huh. It was Alderman Kyubi.
Kyubi.
When I found him, he was already...
So the victim was the village alderman.
He looked like if the Pringles man was a cat and really old. Because the hair is sticking
And
up.
the mustache. And, the one who was found alive, who was he?
Damien Tenma. Interesting.
He's the mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. They arrested him.
It's making me tear. So he's the killer? Back!
Papa didn't kill anyone.
Papa? As in, your father?
Your father?
He killed your father?
That's right. Jinxie's dad is the mayor of Tenma Town.
No way!
Yes, wait, but he's innocent.
Wait, hang on, I have to check. How old is Jinxie? I actually don't remember.
Jinxie? I swear if she's 8, I'm gonna...
15. She's younger than Trucy.
Oh.
The Amazing Ninetales. Who knows how old he is? Masked wrestler of unknown identity and origin. The Nine-Tailed KP sports is the signature piece
He's got
of
a
his costume.
Santa Claus beard.
That's a fox mask. It's
Oh.
not his beard. the mask extends down.
I thought it was just a little mask on top, like...
Oh,
and then the rest of it was...
No,
his
then I would have
beard.
been like, I'm the Amazing Ninetales, everyone. I'll kill Tenmatara. He's innocent. This just got way more complicated. The victim was the alderman of the Ninetales Vale, and Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenmatown, was arrested for the crime. Sounds like we have some investigating to do.
I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there.
Yeah, just hang in there.
I know. I'll try my best.
I'm trying my best. Would you mind telling me a little bit more about the victim? That's right, he was, the alderman was her boss.
I keep thinking of... Alderman!
Alderman! Hey, man! So, the victim was the village alderman? Can you tell me about him?
His name was Rex Kyubi. They say his family had ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox.
Really?
He does kind of look like an animal.
He was really
Wow.
kind. He always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler, and I even heard he knew the amazing Ninetales.
A former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenmatown, huh? So then why did you come work here? Work here.
It's fine. She had like the biggest lisp ever when trying to say the.
She also just saw a murder.
It was to overcome your fears, right, Jinxie? Uh-huh. Plus, Mama was from the Ninetales Vale, though she's no longer with us.
Isn't there anyone who has both their parents still alive? Walkie.
Walkie.
That's it.
No, there's gotta be, Kay. No, Kay's dad's dead. That's a big
And her
part.
mom's not there either.
I thought.
She's neither of her parents alive.
Oh. Trucy's got her mom.
And that's it.
I forgot her.
I
dad
think
died.
Walkie's the only character who has both his parents
I'm trying
still
to think of all the characters. Emma Skye doesn't have parents, right?
Nope.
Raised
by her sister.
by her sister. Good on you, Lana Skye. No, Franziska. Franziska has both of her parents.
Manfred's dead. We've never seen her mom.
Okay, for a while. She had both of her
I'm talking
parents.
about now they're both still alive.
Oh no, that definitely not.
Anyhow.
This is a series built on tragedy, Artie.
She loved these flowers. I always wanted them to live where nine-tailed flowers grew. Wow, what a beautiful flower! And with exactly 9 petals, too. Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of yokai.
Ninetales flower added to the court record. Also, what's up with, like, her headband with purple rectangles? It's
I
interesting.
thought I thought that was her in her hair, but yeah, the other side.
Jinxie, when you first told us about what happened, you said the killer was a demon.
The warding charm on the Forbidden Chambers door. It's been removed.
Probably someone just tore it off. Like a post-it note.
Yeah.
The Forbidden Chambers door? That big door that was barred shut? There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone.
That's how Temataro escaped. Oh. But when I try and remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy.
That's probably normal. You saw a
York.
murder. York, yeah.
Jinxie, you should go get some rest. You've been through a lot today.
But she still has a job to do. Between the warding charm and being removed and the black feathers and weird tracks. I can see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer.
Apollo, maybe this is your chance.
Chance for what?
To do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court.
Who, me? Wouldn't a man like Mayor Tenma have access to more experienced lawyers?
You wanna know what the detective said? They doubted there was a lawyer who could get a non-guilty verdict in this one.
Sounds like they're expecting an open and shut case.
Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's Polly.
What?
You accept the case, won't you, Polly? Oh, it's all over, isn't it? I'll be all alone for the rest of my life.
Oh, right. Jinxie already lost her mother. Alright. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me!
Oh, attaboy, Polly! You're going to help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer?
Ooh, I forgot about the core music. Yep, because that's what lawyers do. Plus, no toilet cleaning for a while. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man.
Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones. Red demons are usually so mean.
It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice. Guess I ought to go and meet my new client. But before I forget, better jot this down in my notebook.
Hey, Apollo, what's the notebook for?
Oh, I just thought I should jot down some of the stuff about the case. And so I don't misplace them, I'm putting my notes in the court record. I guess it's what you would call a to-do list.
Ooh, sounds handy.
To read my notes, I just open the court record. Then tap the bottom tab to switch to my notes.
Oh, I almost forgot. So, about Jinxie's father. No matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away.
Wait, what?
His angry glare can paralyze you with fear. And some claim he can even shoot laser beams from his eyes. Well, maybe Papa isn't that scary.
A paralyzing stare? Laser beams from his eyes? He sounds like some kind of monster!
It's just Manfred von Karma.
But with a cyborg visor.
Yeah. He comes back alive.
I think it's about time I see Jinxie off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, so now in the court record, there's, I think, the notebook somewhere?
Jeez,
Yeah,
birds.
where it's like, oh, to-do list. It's like, you just go to the places where it says new. That's it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think
That's if you get really lost, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's all the time I think we have for this episode.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a good length of the first one. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Tune in next time. We'll actually get to meet the defendant. He's one of the few characters who I think I actually kind of like in this case. And then I'm hoping that we'll get to explore the crime scene.
Gotcha.
That's an interesting
I
investigation.
hope we get to jump into that pool over there.
Don't count on it!
Ah!
All right, until we meet again, my friends, have a great day, and God bless.